Have you ever visited the Great Pyramid of Egypt? If not, then what are you waiting for? This destination gives world's most mysterious rise ever in the world. Today in this video I am gonna talk about the pyramid power. In the 1930s, a French ironmonger and pendulum dowsing author, Antoine Bovis, developed the idea that small models of pyramids can preserve food. The story persists that Bovis, while standing inside the king's chamber of the Great Pyramid in Egypt, saw a garbage can inside the chamber piled with dead animals that had wandered into the structure, noticed that these small carcasses were not decaying and inferred that the structure somehow preserved them. However, Bovis never claimed to have visited Egypt. Pyramid power is based on the theory that pyramid shapes, built to the proportions of the Great Cheops Pyramid in Egypt, can generate energy that produces startling effects. A growing number of scientists, parapsychologists, and kitchen sink experimenters are discovering that a pyramid can alter whatever falls within its energized walls. The special shape of the pyramid is like the special shape of a violin. A violin resonates sound, a pyramid resonates energy. This is not your basic, average, run-of-the-mill, one-note energy force. Pyramids supposedly preserve food from decay. Instead of rotting, food inside a pyramid dehydrates and mummifies and stays good enough to eat. Plants and seeds grown in a pyramid double in size. A time-lapse photograph of plants in a pyramid shows them swaying side to side, dancing as they grow. Cheap booze left under a pyramid mellows and tastes like Chivas Regal. And so on and so forth. Some say pyramids can polish tarnished metals, improve your sleep, tenderize your meat, cure your headaches, improve your sex life, speed the healing of your cuts and burns, improve your meditation, and keep the odor out of your cesspool. Or at least many people find it hard to believe that the ancient Egyptians could accomplish a construction feat that could not be duplicated today, even with our modern technologies and sciences. A united effort was made by some engineers using sophisticated equipment from all over the world to save temples, palaces, and statues before the Aswan damming would inundate the colossal masterpieces forever. But all the skilled engineers could not lift many of the single monoliths. The stone actually had to be broken into smaller pieces in order to make the relocation attempt a reality. The experts needed to cut up blocks and stones which the Egyptians obviously handled intact. Psychic energy is not new. The ancient Chinese believed that man was linked to the eternal universe by a vital force which filled the cosmos. In India, they call the energy prana. The most famous pyramid, the one that pyramid power is based on, is the Great Cheops Pyramid of Egypt. The last remaining structure of the wonders of the world, it stands 10 miles west of Cairo, on a mile-square plateau which was leveled by slaves, and is part of a three-pyramid complex called the Gizeh. The Cheops Pyramid is the most mathematically perfect structure in the world. It was built by Pharaoh Khufu, Cheops, during the 4th dynasty and took between 36 and 50 years to build. It is the height of a 40-story skyscraper, and its base covers nearly 13 acres, large enough to fill 8 baseball fields. The 2,300,000 limestone blocks, weighing from 2 to 70 tons each, came from quarries along the Nile, and were floated across the river to the Nile Valley when the Nile flooded. Over 400,000 slaves worked to build the pyramid, moving the huge blocks on log rollers and up steep ramps. It took more than 40 men to move just one of the smaller blocks. There is more solid stone in the Cheops Pyramid than in all the cathedrals, churches, and chapels built in England since the time of Christ. The pyramid was about the same scope of undertaking for Pharaoh Egypt as the space program was for the US. There are a number of mysteries shrouding the Cheops. But we will talk about it later. So that's it for today. Meet you next time. Thanks for watching. Please like, share and subscribe to Anything Stuff.